guys, welcome back to another episode of Pornstar Confessions. Today I've got Maysn Thorne, aka Jock College Bro.
Yeah, I know it's kind of tricky to say, as everyone gets it mixed up. But yeah, that's me.
So, how old are you?
I am 22.
God, you're a baby. All
That's what I hear a lot.
right. How did you get started in this line of work?
I got started because I was 18. I was a senior in high school, and I actually applied to as like kind of like a joke, kind of like me and my friends were like truth or dare, like you should apply for this porn company. So I did, and then I just it was like my 18th birthday, literally. So then 2 days later, I got a call, and then 5 days later, I was in Vegas shooting for Man Royale with my first scene partner ever was Adrian Hart, actually. So, and he was like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 18 as of last week." He's like, "Jesus Christ!" So
Yeah, I've never shot with someone that young. That would be really weird.
yeah, I mean, at the time, I felt like I was an adult and had everything figured out. I still don't feel like that. But yeah, it was very interesting because Adrian is I think he's 31, but yeah, he was just like, oh my gosh, because we were both casted because it was a studio scene. It wasn't like OnlyFans, I didn't start OnlyFans until about a year later.
Okay.
So yeah.
So, what was that like, your first studio scene at 18?
Oh my god, I was so nervous. I literally was like, oh my god. So I flew to Vegas on Spirit Airlines, and I couldn't sleep. I think I maybe slept like 3 hours the night before because I was so nervous. And it was my first time in Las Vegas, like whatever. So I ended up going out to dinner by myself and just kind of exploring. And my first night there, my Uber driver was the 80s porn star Candy Cox. She was like a huge porn star in the 80s, and she was my Uber driver. And she's like, "What are you in Vegas for?" And I was like, "I'm doing porn." She's like, "Oh, no way. I've been doing that for 40 years." I'm like, "Cool." So,
Okay. So,
so yeah.
all right, I'm curious. Your first time on set, did this work naturally?
Oh hell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was ready. I was ready. It was a topping scene. Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just like I'm trying to put myself in your shoes because it's like, on one hand, I remember being your age and the wind blows and hot and ready to go. But on the other hand, you're 18, you're still really impressionable. You're not very sure of yourself. You really don't have the confidence and life experiences. So I'm like wondering, like, which one's gonna win out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was weird. I mean, I was definitely very impressionable. Sometimes I still find myself kind of impressionable, but yeah, when I was honestly, I didn't know anything about the business at all, and so if one porn person was like, "Oh, you should do this, not that," or "You should not work with this studio, do that studio," it's like I just kind of went with it. When in reality, it turns out the complete opposite. I had to kind of form my own opinions about everything as I worked more and more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So where did you go for after that first scene? Like, how were you feeling like right
Um,
after? Was it like, ooh, I can't wait to do more of this, or
I felt like I thought I was so badass. I was just like, yeah, I was like making money. And now after I get done with this scene, I'm like, where the fuck is the nearest Olive Garden? I just want to go there and just eat breadsticks until I look like I'm pregnant.
okay? Yeah, no, wow, you are by far the youngest person I've ever interviewed. I'm just,
Well, I'm honored.
yeah, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm like trying to go through this in my head because like the vast majority of people that I interviewed like didn't get into porn until 30s or 40s, even sometimes 50s, and a lot of them, I've asked them, do you feel like you could have handled this at 18 or 20? And the vast majority say no. So I'm really kind of wondering how you're handling that.
So, when, like, have you heard of that theory where it's like, if a baby's trapped under a car, the mom will develop
Yeah.
just superpower strength and just get it out? You don't really know, like, what's really happening because you're kind of, like, so young. And so you just kind of roll with it and you just find a way to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of just did it. Like, I wasn't really, like, you know, I guess that stressed out because I just thought everything that was happening that was kind of stressful was just normal. And so I kind of just, like, basically if something happened that was like weird out of the ordinary or like or this happened on set or this something crazy happened, I just kind of roll with it. You know what I mean? That's all you can really do.
Yeah, I get that. How do you keep your ego in check? Because, like, if I had been doing this at your age, oh dear God, I don't know if I
Oh
could have
god,
kept
if
it in check.
it's I don't want to say I'm nothing like my porn personality. I mean, everyone kind of like sometimes can over dramatize themselves. I've seen that a lot happen a lot. I played sports in high school. I am bisexual. A lot of that is true. The only part that's not true is everyone thinks I'm like this fucking douchebag who goes around and just fucks and drinks beer. I don't even like beer. I'm drinking Sutter Home Pinot Grigio right now. So yeah, that's the only part that's like. I mean, I'm just myself. I don't really. I don't. I mean, I don't want to say like I don't know. I know I'm a porn actor. I don't really consider myself a porn star because when you say that in public, it's like, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm a porn star. Like that just sounds cocky. You know what I mean? I just say, oh, I'm an adult film creator. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, that's very mature of you.
Well, thank you.
So I'm curious, what has your mm, because obviously we're from different generations, and the
You're not 22.
I know, right?
What the fuck? Oh my god! I thought you look so good.
So, like, older generations, especially like the gay community, they've never really taken bisexual as like a serious sexuality. They've always viewed it kind of like as a stepping stone from one to the other. So I'm curious if
Yeah.
that's been any different for you, or what your experience with that has been.
I don't know. I mean, I've had a girlfriend before. I've had like two and a half boyfriends. The half was like we were talking, but it didn't work out. But and I was telling people that I had a boyfriend when in reality he didn't think that we were boyfriends, but I did. So I just call it the half boyfriend. But I mean, I had a girlfriend. I think it's because I'm from a very small, like conservative town in Georgia, and you know, I was in this like conservative high school, and so it's kind of like there weren't any openly gay people, or bi people, and so I kind of just played the role of like I totally just like I'm like yeah I love girls yeah fuck yeah yeah pussy all day, but then it's like it's not a sucking dick, and that's when things changed. So it was weird. I think I when I came out I was like just gay, 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 gay. Everything's gay. But then it's like I still enjoyed having sex with women. So it's like I think there's I don't think I could date a woman again. But I mean I've definitely had sexual interaction with women over the past 4 years of me doing this, and I've done like transangels.com. Um, so it's like it's kind of like a spectrum. I just don't really put a label on it. I'm just bi, like it's whatever. Sometimes I'll do this with a trans girl. Sometimes I'll do this with a trans man. Like it's just whatever.
Yeah. So when you came out as gay.
Yeah, because I kind of wanted that shock factor,
Okay.
because like when you come out to your conservative family and friends, like I'm bi, they're like, okay, he still likes pussy, but when you're just like I'm gay, they're like, oh, it's like yeah, it was like an attention thing
Okay.
almost, but it wasn't. I was really coming out, but it was like I don't really think I said bi because it wasn't as attention grabbing in the moment.
Okay. And how did that
Because I kind of wanted to piss off. I really wanted to piss off some of the conservative douchebags in my high school. So,
go? Okay. And how did that go?
oh, wonderfully. So I started doing porn when I was a senior in high school, and everyone, and that also came out like a week later.
What?
Um,
So you were
and
still in school?
yeah, it was my second semester of senior year.
Oh shit! Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to hear about this then. The coming out
Yep.
and the I didn't like. I thought you had graduated. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I came out, and at the time I was seeing a girl, and she kind of was like also bi. So, and it's funny because we we broke up because I was like, hey, like I'm doing adult films, and I really want to go and like hook up with guys, like maybe. And so we talked about it, and we didn't talk for like 2 or 3 years, but now we're like best friends. It's crazy.
Okay. And I'm assuming when you did the first video that got around school,
Yeah.
what was that like?
Did well, yeah, it was one of my best friends. I think she had a gay friend, and he knew me, and he told her, and then her and her softball team FaceTime me, and they were like, "We love it." I'm like, "Oh my god, you just saw me fuck Adrian Hart." So, and like a lot of high school girls talk, and so they were the softball team, and so they told their boyfriends, and it just got around. Because I mean, come on, there was
Yeah,
like 50 kids in my school.
gotcha. I'm curious if you know this or what your experience with this has been, but it, universally, and I've also had this experience, about 30% of gay porn fans are straight women. Have you also noticed that?
Yeah. So that's actually really funny. I do get recognized sometimes, like in gay bars, because I like to party sometimes, like all the time. And so a lot of women go to gay bars, and I had not been recognized by a woman until probably a few months ago. And then her and her friend like sat at the bar and just watched my porn, and they were like, "Oh my god, we love it!" And I was like, "Ah."
Definitely gives you an in, though. I mean, if you were so inclined.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really go to. I know a lot of people go to bars to like hook up and find people. I just kind of go because if Lady Gaga's playing, there's a vodka soda nearby. I'm having a good old time. You know what I mean? So
Okay. So has oh god, there's so many things I want to ask. So, like fast forwarding, now that you've been in porn for a while, now that you're doing, the fan sites and all that stuff, how has that affected your sex drive off camera?
I haven't really seen a difference. I mean, because I only do porn like I think I do studio porn maybe once or twice a month, maybe, and then like I do like OnlyFans trips. I'm actually like on one right now. I'm in a hotel room with a bunch of creators, and we just wrapped up like literally 30 minutes ago. And so we knock out a lot in like a short time frame, but then I don't collab for like maybe a few weeks because I
Yeah.
you have a lot of material to use. And honestly, I don't even hook up really in my personal life like that much because living in a conservative little town in Georgia, you go on Grinder and it's like the nearest profile is like 70 miles away. So it's like that's the first one, and it's like some DL married dad named Kevin, and then the next one's the same thing, but in a different small town, the other direction. It's just
So this is that
it's
small
just not
town.
really. Well, it's not like 10 people, but like we have like a little downtown, and there's this one bar that I go to a lot. It's not like a gay bar or anything. It's like a little brewery pub that I have like a lot of friends who work there, and I was in there. And this happened last Sunday. Me and my friend were sitting down, and this guy and his wife walk in the bar. Okay, he's like this big old country man. He talks like this, like "Hey y'all," and his wife is ordering their beers, and he comes up to me like discreetly, and he's like, "Hey bro, love your videos, man. Hell yeah." And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, Yeah, and that's happened like 3 times in that bar. It's like the only bar in town, and so you see everyone. And so I have hooked up with a couple of guys who I didn't know they were like married or straight, but then I see them out with their wives, and their wives are like, "Hey, how do you know John?" I'm like, "From the gym. We do cardio together." It's like it's ridiculous.
Okay. So you said that you had previously lived in Vegas and then moved back because of a relationship. Why didn't you just stay in Vegas?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I moved to Palm Springs because so when I was living in Vegas, I would always go to Palm Springs because I have a lot of friends there, and after a really hard breakup, when you're not really yourself, it's like I didn't really have. I do have friends in Vegas. Don't get me wrong, I love my friends in Vegas, but Palm Springs, I kind of looked at as like my safe place, like my safe zone, because I had a lot of like friends there, family friends, and I just felt really like connected there. And so when I was going through a rough time, it's like I didn't really have the time either to find a place in Vegas, and so I kind of just stayed with my friends for a bit until I got a place. Um, but if you've ever been in Palm Springs in the summertime, it's not the most chilliest place in the world. It was just California was getting too expensive for me, and so I kind of just moved back to Georgia because it is cheaper. And I did miss my hometown friends and family and stuff. So, but I'm not going to be there. I'm just staying there till like January, and then I'm going to venture off. So,
Sorry, no, the eye roll is because I remember what it was like to be your age. I'm just like, fuck. Just like, oh, I'm gonna go move. Like, when I was your age, I was living in Mexico. Just wait till you get
oh hell
older
yeah.
and you accumulate things and responsibilities and debt, and then you can't just fly by the seat of your pants like you're doing right now. Enjoy it while it lasts. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I am in debt, but that's another story. It's not wrong podcast. um, but yeah, thank you. It's. I mean, I'm really blessed that this job has allowed me to be able to travel. I mean, right now I'm sharing a hotel room with two other creators, and they are awesome. Like they're great people, and they also travel, and so it's just no matter how old you are, because they're in their 20s and 30s, and it's like no matter how old you are, it's like when you're doing this job, you all like I. And if we didn't do OnlyFans, like these two creators, I don't think we would probably hang out with each other because we wouldn't have anything like in common. But then once you get to know someone in their outer shell, it's like people are really great people. I mean, like I know so many creators who have other jobs, who come from different countries, and it's like I'm so happy I met them because if we didn't do this job, I never would have met them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And now some of these people are like my best friends.
yeah. No, it's very true. So, what do you enjoy more, fan content or studio shoots, and why?
Huh? God, I don't know. Um, I like studio because I mean I get to really win awards from it sometimes, and it gets like a little bit more attention. But I'm gonna go with fan content just because there's so many OnlyFans creators, and if you want to go on like a trip, you just go to a city and you film, and then whatever you spend, you kind of like make up for it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So you pay, for your flight and your hotel and stuff like that. But then it's like you knock out all these videos, and then after you're done, you have all these new friends. Because on studio porn, the shoots are like 12 hours, and by the time you're done, like Jim Bob over here doesn't want to go party with you. He wants to go take a shit and go to bed. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's yeah. I'm gonna say fan content.
Okay. Would you say most of your scene partners are your age, or what age would you say your average scene partner is?
It's all ages. It's all kind of random. Sorry, it's all random. It's like like I've had scene partners this year from 19 all the way to one of my friends, Will Angel. He's like
Oh,
in his 50s, and he's awesome. He lives in Palm Springs, and so he's obviously not 22 anymore. But yeah, so it kind of it's all like it's all ages.
yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I get it. It really sounds like that porn is allowing you to adventure, if you will, or just do things you may not have otherwise been able to?
Yeah, like get chlamydia. No, I'm kidding. Uh, yeah, it has. It's been fun. The traveling part's been a lot of fun, and making new friends and new connections, and just seeing different places, I guess, while still working. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get it.
So,
So, who are you off camera? Like, what are your interests? What are you?
I like traveling.
Uh,
It's the number one. Let's see. I enjoy Pinot Grigio. I mean, I like outdoor stuff. I like hiking. The normal stuff, and I don't know, trying new restaurants. I love cooking. I love cooking. I try like make different dishes that I haven't before, but they all taste like shit, and then I throw them away. And. So, but yeah, no. I mean, I just like traveling really and exploring new places and going to the gym and health and fitness and stuff like that. The typical 22-year-old shit.
yeah. So, what are your life plans? Like, what am I trying to say? I guess for a lack of better way to put it, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I don't know. I mean, I have thought about it. I have no idea, honestly. I mean, I have interests, but it's like, when you're little, you're like, oh, everyone, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a zoologist. And you never turn out like that. So I used to want to be, a pilot, but I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens. And I didn't really go to college. So this is what I'm doing right now. Um, yeah, maybe something in production, maybe something with entertainment. Because you meet different people, and there's like different, I guess, connections you make, and that leads to like another job and stuff like that. I've always been really interested in like aviation, and maybe even like going back to school to become like a journalist or something. I don't really know. I'm just kind of, because no one knew COVID was going to happen, so I'm kind of just taking life like as it
Yeah.
goes.
Whatever happened to the pilot thing?
Oh, it's just a lot of schooling right now, and I just kind of don't really. I kind of want to make my money right now,
Mhm.
and then worry about that later.
Yeah. Now, the reason I ask
So
that is because a lot of porn stars, like Lisa Ann, for example, use their platform to kind of, springboard into something else. Or Riley Reid is currently doing that. You know what I mean?
I really want to do like reality TV. That'd be cool. I mean, one of my best friends, his name's Justin. He's like the human Kindle dude with all the surgery. I mean, he has an OnlyFans too. He was on like a lot of TLC shows, and he uses that kind of, and I think it's awesome and it's super cool, and he's very public about it. I don't know. I mean, I've thought about a lot of different stuff, but maybe reality TV if that ever happens. Like, I think it'd be cool to have like if like a show was created, like like the real life of gay porn stars. Because there was one called Broke Straight Boys that happened like 10 years ago, and they had this house, and it was like 10 or 12 dudes, and they kind of documented their life like on set and stuff like that. So that would be a fun thing to participate in if I ever got the chance to. But
So, on the being film side of the camera, not the other side.
yeah, obviously.
Okay. So let me ask you this: if you weren't doing porn right now, what do you think you'd be doing?
I actually have always had a day job
Oh,
while doing porn,
uh,
but it's a secret. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna actually go and get my personal training certification, and I started that. And so I've worked at gyms before. I used to work at like LA Fitness for the longest time ever. I worked at Orange Theory, like the middle aged mom gym. So that was fun. I worked at OTF for a while. It is. It's like a middle aged
no,
mom. I mean, which is perfect. I mean,
I'm
I was
laughing
having a
because
great time.
the way you describe it, I'm like sitting here thinking that's actually the perfect description for it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love OTF. I like the community there, but like it was a really, really fun job. I loved working there. But, you know, anything in customer service, you're going to deal with people. But just like porn, you're going to deal with scene partners, but at least you don't have to fuck your customer service people when they're yelling at you if you don't get along. You know what I mean? It's like, my account's not checked. Bend over, Lisa. Like, no, you can't just, you know.
Do you ever want to tell a customer to go fuck themselves?
Yeah,
Did you?
I did one time. I actually got fired from a certain gym because I did do that. But,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh, what happened? If you don't mind me asking.
I was 18 and I was full of testosterone and just pissed at the world. I was like, I'm a cool kid. I vape. And I was just having a really bad day. Um, I was working at this little local gym in Georgia. It wasn't like a chain or anything. And it was like a summer job. I was just seasonal.
Yeah.
And this lady walks in and I had like the morning shift. It was like 5 in the morning. And I was up until like 3, like smoking pot with like my neighbor, and I just was not. I was having a rough morning, and she comes in and she's like, "Excuse me, that lady over there, she didn't wipe down her equipment."
Oh my.
And I'm just like,
Uh,
there are children in Africa dying, Brenda, and you're worried about this right now? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, no. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not gonna go and wipe that down for you. You can there are I'm like, ma'am, there are sanitizing towels you can use. She's like, oh, but it's not my. I'm like, yeah, it is.
oh
She's like,
no.
but I want to talk to your manager. And I'm just like, I lied and I was like, I am the manager. And she was like, well, you're doing a horrible job. I'm like 18, I'm not the manager. She was like, you're doing a horrible job at your job. I'm like, yeah, I know. I get paid $9 an hour. Do you really think I want to be here right now at 5 in the morning listening to you yelling at me? Like the fuck? And so yeah, I just it was very it's a very interesting morning. So I told her to basically go fuck herself. And then the real manager came in. She was like, "Hey, Jonah, did you go tell a customer to go fuck themselves?" I'm from the South. I'm like, I would never. I am a Southern gentleman. And then she pulled up the security footage and it's like, nah! It's like me with them yelling at the lady. So yeah.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I would have probably told her to go fuck herself too. I
Yeah, and I was
hate
also
parents
dealing with
like
like my
that.
whole yeah, I was also dealing with like my whole high school finding out that I was a gay porn actor at the same time. So I mean, it wasn't the best morning to fuck with me, but
I get it. Yeah. No, I. Yeah, I was having one of those days today where all it would take is one fucking person saying the wrong shit, and
I wouldn't fuck with you. I mean, look at you, shit.
yeah,
People wouldn't say shit to you, but like they look at you, they're like, oh my god, this like tatted Muslim man. They look at me and they're like, who's that fat little lesbian girl? Let's go fuck with her. It's like that's what they would compare.
yeah, no, it's true. I do get a lot of way with a lot of shit because of my appearance, but I definitely don't think you look like a lesbian chick at all.
Oh, funny story. I got mistaken for a lesbian twice.
What?
Ask any of my friends. Yeah,
How?
it was a dude. Um, so I was in the airport, and it was during COVID, right? And I was going to a shoot in Vegas, and I was in the Atlanta airport, and they still made you wear masks, you
Yeah.
know. And I had dyed my hair blonde. I looked like fucking Ellen, I guess. And this lady, she's like 80 years old. She comes out to me. She's like, "My granddaughter's one of you," and I'm like, what, like a porn actor? She's like, no, silly, a lesbian. And I'm like,
Oh,
I'm a guy. She was like, well, you're a very pretty man. I'm like, I should have told her, I'm like, yep, my wife Marty Joe is parking the U-Haul. We got to go to our Home Depot shift in an hour. So like, no, what the fuck? Like,
oh. No, one thing I like about you, and I'm curious where this comes from, is you don't seem to really take yourself that seriously. That's a
I
good thing.
don't. I mean, I take my, like, if it's important, you know, like taxes or syphilis. You know, I take that very
Yeah.
seriously. But everything else, it's kind of funny. I have this tattoo. It says "free spirit" with an airplane. I My friend made me get the plane there, they were pranking me. It's the logo for Spirit fucking Airlines. So, and then, oh, it gets better, Jason. Look at this. I have a tattoo. It's my favorite Caribbean island, Joost van Dyke. It's a Dutch. It has the word Dyke. So I have Spirit Airlines lesbian. Spirit Airlines on my fucking body.
Well,
So
yeah, no, I mean, fuck, dude. We all have tattoos we regret. I'm sure you'll.
yeah, at least you don't have the worst airline in America tattooed on your fucking chest. Like, but I mean, I do get like whenever I go on a Spirit flight because they are very cheap. I'm just like, free drinks, please. I am Mr. Spirit. Like,
That's funny. No, I think though that frankly, I'm just impressed by how grounded you are given your age. Because like a lot of
thank you.
guys, like I interviewed Hunger FF, he used to be RJ Danvers, and he said when he first did porn about your age that he was convinced he was like king shit, God's gift to mankind. Like when he looks back
Yeah,
on
I
how
mean,
he used to be, he wants to like vomit.
there's a lot of people still like that in their 30s and 40s. I mean, I know very firsthand. Like a lot of the people, like you meet them in person, and they're just like rude for no reason. I'm just like, they're like, well, I'm a celebrity. I'm like, newsflash, bitch, we're not celebrities, okay? We fuck on camera. We get recognized by one certain community. You know who's a celebrity? Kim Kardashian. You know who's a celebrity? Fucking obviously Taylor Swift right now. We are not celebrities. We are recognizable, you
Oh,
know? It's kind of like, the chick from the Flo from the insurance, the fucking Bob, yeah, she's recognizable. I haven't seen her or anything else. No shade to her. She's doing her thing, but it's like she's more of a celebrity than all the porn stars put together. I'm sorry. Like it's your fame unless you do like a lot of TV acting or music or something, like then you're a celebrity. But I hate that mindset where it's like you go to set or you're. I mean, there's been so many times where it's happened where I've been in a gay bar in West Hollywood or some shit, some douchebag named fucking I don't know Brendan with a little ramen haircut who does TikTok. He's like, oh yeah, like can I get like a rum and coke? Like I'm like famous. Can it be free? Like oh my gosh, shakara. I'm just like, dude, like my grandmother would recognize Taylor Swift. She wouldn't recognize you. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she does in her free time, but I highly doubt she watches gay porn. Well, she's also blind, so she really can't watch anything. It's horrible.
yeah, no, I have shot with quite a few of those on sets where there's been a couple guys, I won't say who, where I'm surprised they fit their ego in the front door. And I'm,
Yeah, I mean, there was one time I was filming with this guy, and I'm not gonna say who, because Twitter will eat me alive. Like, I love him. He doesn't love you, bitch. Um, and I walk in there, and I'm just like, I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Mason. Like, it's gonna be a fun scene. And he's just like pretend this is his phone. He's just like, yeah. I'm like, so like, we're about to fuck. Like, like what's like, how long you been in the industry? Doesn't matter. I mean, I know like I'm a pretty big doll. Like, I have like 1,000 views on TikTok. I'm just like, oh my god. They are the reason I drink Sutter Home. By the way, people, hi, I'm Maysn Thorne. It's like a campaign. It's like a little like an ad. If you want to send me a gift, send me Sutter Home. Sutter Home. Drink it in your home. I don't fucking know. But
holy shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry. Your impressions are fucking priceless. Like,
oh, thank you. It's the years of trauma. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
so are you still close with your family now and everything?
Um, they all found out. And okay, so like, listen, my parents are divorced. They've been divorced since I was little. So, I was bouncing back between homes. My dad is like a 60-year-old frat guy. He's fucking awesome. He's like really chill. My mother, awesome lady, love her to death. She's a little bit more like she's never really drank and kind of like never left the country except like one time, a long time ago. Like kind of like that kind of, like very kind of. She was more sheltered, so it was more of a shock to her than my dad, who grew up in Detroit. Sorry, my phone is having a spasm. Who grew up in Detroit, like, and has lived a nightlife and ridden motorcycles. And one time he had like 9 fiancées at once. I'm like, you're fucking crazy. Not when I was alive. This is like in the '80s, but it's weird. It like they all know about it, and it's one of those things where it's like we just don't talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm close with my parents, but like other than that, I don't talk to any of my family. I mean, I see my grandparents, but like that's it. Like, I mean, I do have siblings. Like, we're not the closest. I mean, they live far away. It's like it's not really like we're also many years apart because I'm the youngest, and so it wasn't like a whole oh my god. But like they definitely didn't approve. It was kind of embarrassing, I think, for one of them because they have a really good job and people at their job kind of found out.
Oh,
So I mean, because I would never like mean to like do that on purpose, but it's like it's people are like, and oh my god, I meet these 18 and 19-year-old boys who start porn, like, oh, they're never gonna find out. I'm like, guess what, Brendan? Give it a month, they're gonna find out. Like, better make your TikToks last while you can.
hold. Okay, so you're saying like these 18, 19-year-olds that think they can do porn and nobody's ever going to see it.
Yeah, yeah, everyone's gonna find out. So,
What have you ever had someone want to shoot with you, like you just get a feeling for whatever reason that they're going to regret it after the fact for that very reason?
um, I mean, if they want to shoot with me, it's like it's their life. They're an adult. They can do what they want. Like, no matter what I say, isn't gonna make a difference. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they think they're like hot shit, and they're gonna do what they want. So honestly, it's like it's not my place. Because I mean, I've had older guys when I was younger, like give me advice, like do this, which help. But it's like I still did what I wanted to do. I'm when you're like 18 to 21, kind of like that range. It's like you kind of just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Like whatever somebody tells you, it's like no, I'm gonna be a stripper, mom. You can't stop me. It's like, have you seen South Park?
Yeah.
Like Eric Cartman, like you can't like fuck you, mom, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah.
Okay. So, what is the best piece of advice you've been given that you did follow?
Get on prep.
Okay, that's actually you probably couldn't have given a better answer. Second piece of advice, then.
Oh, don't. Oh God, fuck! I'm really bad at this. I don't really give advice that much because I've done stuff. Let's think. Dating in the industry can be very hard when you're young and you're both in the industry at the same time. So make sure if you're gonna date another creator, really, really make sure that you want that because a lot of the times I've seen so many relationships just like bust up in flames because they love the person, they do, but then it's like filming and jealousy and other stuff gets in the way, and like just make your intentions clear with your future partner, and don't waste your money. Oh, and put money away for taxes because the IRS will come after you. And I didn't do that when I was 18, and so I got a hefty fine for that. So yeah, just make sure your money's because you're gonna make a lot of money at once. So just make sure you're like being smart with it.
Yeah. So, no, I mean that's. I don't. I feel like a lot of people, even twice your age, don't do that. So the fact that you seem to understand that is pretty impressive.
Thank you. I try and be a. I mean, I've been like kind of independent since I was like 16. Really, like I mean, when I got my passport, I told my parents I was going to my friend Colin's house for like 4 days, and I flew to the Virgin Islands. And The British Virgin Islands, not the U.S. ones.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you've always been do what you want type.
Yeah, but I'm not like. I mean, I'm kind of stupid. I had like a 2.2 GPA, but not. I mean, like I'm smart in other areas. Like I'm not gonna like. I never got into like Like, I've always been in the party scene. I'm a go-go boy, whatever. But I don't do like the whole. No, I'm not shaming anybody who does whatsoever. But I've just never really done the whole like drug circuit. Let's just be messy. Because there's been nights where I've been messy. I mean, there have been nights. We've all had those nights. But it's like I never like had I never wanted to belong to a group of friends just to party. I want friends, like genuine people. And I still sometimes feel like a loner. I feel like a cast out because a lot of these boys my age, they and even a little bit older, it's like they only really want to hang out because they want like other, porn people to do drugs with and go to the bar, which is, what, do your shit. I'm not judging anybody. Not saying that like, it's necessarily a bad thing to have a little bunch of groupies, but I don't feel like a genuine connection there because it's like, it looks like this. It looks like seven little gay sheep walking into a barn, all behind each other. And there's the one shepherd, the queen bitch, who's like, "Come on, gays, let's do this shit." And by that they mean do drugs in the bathroom, suck dick on the dance floor, and then get into a fight with one another by 1 a.m. One person's crying, one person's having chlamydia, one person's having a mental breakdown. It's just like I've seen it, and I would rather spend time with healthy people who don't just want to hang out with me just to party. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I can get down, I can get the fuck down. You know what I mean? But it's like I would rather do that with someone that can also call, the next week and say, "Hey, let's go hiking," or "Hey, I need help. My car, which I don't have, has a flat tire." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I know like a lot of the party people like wouldn't help me. Like none of them would.
Yeah.
Like literally. Like I mean, I see people in the bars that I know and we're friends, like in Atlanta, like in the gay bars there, I dance there and then it's like I see my friends and it's like we actually go to dinner and stuff. We actually, go and do fun shit together. We don't just have to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you're interested in multi-dimensional relationships. You're not just
Yeah.
interested in a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Exactly.
think that's healthy. So when you're at home, when you're not traveling for studio shit, and just let's say you're spending a day at home, what are you doing?
Oh my god, I jerk off like 4 to 5 times a day. Like I jerk off a lot. I beat that meat. I get her done. Hey, wake up, jerk off. Cause you know I'm single and I like to come. And I don't want to go through the trouble of on Grinder. It's like, hey, sup, looking, yeah, pics, hot. How about you? Where you at? I can't host. Me either. Bye. Next one. Hey. It's like I'm playing the piano. I was like,
Yeah,
hey. What? It's like the fucking repetitive shit. So I just don't want to go through that. And
yeah,
also, it's like I also shoot studio porn and OnlyFans. And I don't want to catch like an STD. You know what I mean? So
I get it. So how
I can suck a mean dick though.
how has porn affected dating for you?
Um. Wow. I mean, my past two relationships are also creators. You actually interviewed one of them. I'm not gonna say
Uh,
who, but it's been it's been difficult. I mean, it's been very difficult because you don't really know someone until you actually spend time with them
uh,
and talk about other shit besides porn. I mean, I'm not gonna throw any shade at either of my exes. I think they are good human beings with good hearts, but we all just made decisions that it kind of was rooted. Like a lot of our problems were rooted in the industry.
how so? Like what?
Like getting into fights about minuscule things from work that turned into bigger fights, like a domino effect
Oh, okay.
almost. And then also like, my family, like if I'm gonna bring a partner home, my family probably has this automatic. They would have this automatic like judgment, like, oh, well, you're just a porn. It's like, you know what I mean? Like my brother can bring his, fiance home and everyone just loves her. But it's like the second if I ever did bring a partner home and they would find out that he was in porn,
Yeah.
they would just probably have like this, they wouldn't judge it, but they would be like, it wouldn't be the same. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be the same as like a non-porn person.
No, I get it. That actually makes
And my friends
total
too.
sense. So then, is it safe to say that your next relationship, best case scenario, ideally would be with a non-content creator?
I don't know. I mean, I've definitely thought about that. I mean, I could date a content creator. It's just everyone's different, but it's just a thing where when you found the right person, you know what I mean. So until Mr. Right comes along, I'm just beating my meat and watching Dr. Phil. Not at the same time, but like, yeah, Phil, tell me my problems. Oh, like your wife Robin, she's so hot. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But
Okay. So, what would your ideal guy, or because you said you can't really see yourself dating another woman, right?
no,
Why?
I love my ex. I love her to death. But like, we're better friends, and I don't know. I think I've just evolved. Like, I lean a lot more towards guys, and in my personal life, if I date, I like to be the bottom. So I don't really want to ask Tracy to peg me every day, if you know what I mean. Like, hey babe, you got the dildo? It's like, no, that isn't. I don't see that happening.
Okay. All right. Do you?
My next person, probably a well-rounded individual who is loyal and who is financially stable
Uh,
and can do weird fun shit with me. Not like a seance or anything, but like, like go and travel and, you know, have fun together.
okay.
I want to date my best friend. Not my actual best friend. Esther, I love you. I don't she's engaged. Not you. I meant like I want to the person I date, I want them to be like my best friend.
Okay. But I'm assuming you would be open to a trans woman who's a top.
I don't know. It's like I just kind of want to just, see where the ball
Okay.
rolls cuz I don't really want to put anything in a box, but ideally I see myself with a cisgendered man with a beard.
With a beard.
I like beards.
Okay. What is it
I'm a
about
fan of the
beards?
beard. I don't know. I just kind of like the feeling on my asshole. It's kind of fun. Take a little tickle, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, dude. I just love your completely unadulterated honesty. It's frankly rather refreshing.
Oh, thank you. I like your beard too, Jason, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll write my number down on this little hotel thing. I'm kidding. I'll just DM him.
Oh my god. Okay. I just fuck, man. I'm just like, as we're talking, I'm just trying to put myself in your shoes and really think like, fuck, if you're at where you're at, like you could really go anywhere, as far as what you want to do in the future. Do you have any desire to go to
Yeah,
college or no?
yeah. I really want to be a stand-up comedian. Actually, I like to write comedy. I really want to do like this open mic nights because everyone's like, "Oh my god, your jokes are so funny." I'm like, "They're not jokes, Brenda. This is my life, you bitch." Like, do you think I'm gonna write about getting called a lesbian? No, that hurt my feelings. You're just gonna laugh at it because you're an asshole. So, no,
No,
I want to do comedy. I mean, I want to do acting. I actually used to be a child actor.
really?
Yeah, I was the face of a Ford commercial when I was 16. I was on Stranger Things. Um, I was in a short series. I can't say the name of it because there's a limited cast, and then everyone's gonna find out my real name and Facebook stalk me. All I do is post recipes of casseroles and a picture of my dog. It's not that exciting, but yeah, I was in like 11 things, and then I recently just starred in a like an HIV prevention like commercial for DAP Health in Palm Springs for DOP Health. That was fun. But yeah, I used to like when I was like in my early teen years, I did a lot of TV acting. I did like a lot of commercials. Um, yeah, I mean, I know some people who are also in like the film and television industry who are pretty big and like family friends, and they kind of like I guess gave me advice on where to go, what to do, and they didn't get me anything, but it's like they gave me like the good direction of like
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of quit that because I went from Stranger Things to bigger things, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
As in
Yeah,
penises.
I got it.
Just want to make it clear for the audience.
So, because you're not the first person I've interviewed who's expressed interest in going into mainstream acting. I'm just trying to think. Can you think of any performers who've gone into mainstream acting? Like, does anyone come to mind?
Oh, I'm not acting, but I know I worked with him once. He's a really nice guy. Drew Valentino. He's doing comedy.
Okay.
He's doing comedy. That commercial that I did was with Boomer Banks. We started it together.
I think out of everything you mentioned, comedy you would be the best at.
Well, that's what I want to do. I love it. I mean, I like making people laugh. And you know what? It's like you got to laugh at yourself. I hate like some of these people who like if you say one thing to them, it's like and you're joking. It's like you just like really hurt my feelings. Like I work like 10 hours a week and I'm just really stressed out. Like I just really am stressed out by you saying that about my nose. I'm like, yeah, you have a horse face. What can I say? Like, no, I wouldn't say that to somebody, but it's like people get so offended when it's all just joking. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like you got to laugh at yourself. That's why I make fun of myself so others can't. I'm like, you don't think I look in the mirror and know this bitch? Yeah, I know. I know I'm so pale. I'm like a fucking Victorian ghost child. I'm haunting this interview with my whiteness right now. People thought on
Oh,
Halloween this was my costume. I'm like, no, I'm just a boy from Georgia. I'm not trying to scare you.
I think that's your superpower is not taking yourself seriously. Really, because you're right.
Uh,
You're absolutely right. People take themselves way too seriously, and especially in today's world, everyone is offended by fucking everything.
that pisses me off. I'm not gonna share my political views because I don't really have strong ones. I just have sensible ones, which can be strong. But it's like one thing about me is like some people are so obsessed with learning like your political views. Like, are you a liberal? Are you conservative? Like, I don't know you, bitch. Like, we're in a gay bar. Just listen to Britney and shut up. Like, I don't want to talk about tax reform right now. I want to go suck a cock in the bath. I'm kidding. I don't suck dick in bathrooms, but anymore. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, there's no reason to because friendships get divided. And yeah, there are some certain things that are like off limits. Like, you should not do, should not support. Like, I don't think I could be friends with someone who doesn't believe that gay marriage should be a
Yeah,
thing. If you don't like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that I can't, that,
yeah,
I wouldn't talk to because that's like saying, oh, I don't believe that black marriages should exist or Asian marriages. I don't believe that this country should have these because it's like you're born this way, and it's like it's scientific and it's like you're disagreeing with somebody else's existence and
yeah,
that's horrible and their right to be happy. So that's what I get like passionate
yeah.
about. Oh shit, I need to calm this Sutter home is just getting me all riled up right now. I feel like a preacher. I'm like, and Jesus and Jason said on the 3rd of November. No. But yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, for me personally, I'll never call anyone out under any circumstance. But there are a few people I've shot with in the past that I never want to shoot with again. Not because they're bad people, not because the sex was bad, like it was a great scene, but because it felt like I was walking on eggshells with them. Because I'm just like,
Yeah, I
better not
hate
offend
that.
them, better not offend them, better not. I'm just like, fuck, why can't I be myself? Shit, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I always am myself. I don't like give a fuck because if you're gonna get offended at something that I'm not trying to maliciously say to you, that's your problem. It's not mine, and I'm not gonna compromise my own thoughts and happiness to make you more comfortable. I'm being myself. If you don't like that, then go shoot with somebody else, dude. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Like, it's like secondhand embarrassment almost. Like, I'll go to dinner with some creators like after the shoot, and it's like, if you're like mean to a waitress, you're mean to a waiter. It's like, and you're with them, and you're being associated. And I'm just like, dude, like, I try and be extra nice to them because they know that I'm like not a dickhead. Because I could be like, yo, what's up? My name's Mason. Can I get like the burger with like a beer and like your number, please, girl? Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm like, hi, can I get a Pinot Grigio and a salad? Like, fuck. I'm trying to be nice to you. He's a douchebag. Let's be friends here. What's your name? What's your Insta handle? And then I act more flamboyant so I'm not a threat to them. You know.
I know exactly what you mean. Exactly.
Like when you meet a girl, like, cause I don't like. I mean, if you just saw me off the street, you wouldn't think that I was like, gay. You know what I mean? Like, I love football. Like, you don't like, whatever. But like, when I approach a girl, like, I was at my little local bar, and this girl, she had really, really pretty, like, light blue hair. I'm like, that's fucking dope. And I was like, hey, I love your hair. She's like, I have a boyfriend. I'm like, oh my god, me too, girl. I'm just saying I like your hair, bitch. And then she's like, oh my god, we're bestie. I'm like, and then like her boyfriend was walking over, so I was like, oh fuck, I gotta act super femme. So I'm like, yes, queen, I love this extensions. And he was like, oh okay. I'm like, fuck, shit, damn it.
Yeah, no, that is ridiculous though, because there, yeah, no, there have been a bunch of times like at the gym or at somewhere where I'll want to give a woman a compliment, but I don't because I exactly what you said. Like, it's like, or if I do, I'll be like, by the way, I'm not hitting on you. I don't want anything from you. I just love your hair. Like, what
Yeah, like some guys just like, I mean, I've seen it in the gym too, some guys just don't give a fuck and they're like
yeah,
douchebags, which women have. They're guarded, like they've been second class citizens for the past 2000, 4000, forever. You know what I mean? So it's like they're kind of like, but honestly some of them get really pissed off, and I'm just like, I'm just giving you a
yeah,
compliment. Even if you had a boyfriend, you could have said, oh my god, thank you so much, my that's thank you. But then if I were to say, so can I get, then you say I have a
yeah,
boyfriend. But it's like, because you don't know my story. I could be married with 3 kids, Brittany. Like, no, but and I'm not. I'm just saying I like your hair. It's different. It's cool.
yeah. I
So
know what you mean. Um, so one thing I've been wanting to talk about in these interviews for actually quite some time, and I haven't brought it up to anyone yet. I'm curious what you think about it. Are you worried about being replaced by AI? Like AI generated porn or sexting or
mm, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. I mean, by the time that happens, I'm gonna either be on another career or like I've already made my money and get out. But not really worried about it. I mean, because AI porn, it's like it's not. I mean, you can tell like it looks real, but it's not.
um,
Like, and people need that. The reason why OnlyFans is so popular is because you get a personal connection with a porn
yeah,
star. Oh, you know what's hilarious? Okay, so one time I was dancing in Fort Lauderdale, and it was like a go-go night, and I was headlining it, right? I don't know why the fuck they chose me. I'm like, okay, fun, let's do it. So I have on a pink thong. I'm hula hooping on stage in a pink thong, and I'm holding a martini. I look femme as fuck. I'm just like this. I'm like, can't read my Mason face. He's got me like nobody. Like, I'm just like really jamming out. And this guy walks up to me. He's like this. He's like, yo, bro, are you Maysn Thorne, dog? And I'm like, fuck yeah, yeah, dude, yeah. Some bitch gave me her martini. I was just holding it for her. Where's that Bud Light? It's like I was like, ah, screamed in gay. I was like, Jesus. So I don't want to lose fans, but it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I wasn't drunk enough yet, so I'm just like, oh yeah, man, like, fuck yeah, I'm just hooping a pink thong. You see my asshole? Like, oh, like no.
oh
So,
my god.
shit. Sorry, I was so backwards in my chair.
Oh, you're good. Um, let me ask you this though on the AI thing. Like, do you ever get off on like sexting someone, like if you're dating them or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can get off on sexting. I'm more of a visual person.
Okay. So my question is, if you were sexting with someone but you knew it was a machine and not a real person, would that kill it for you?
Yeah, it would kill it for me. I would be less turned on than Helen Keller at that point. It would just not be worth it. Like it would not be a thing that I would want to, partake in, because it's like I imagine it like this. I'm like, hey, fuck yeah, put your beard in my hole, and it's like, hello, Chalk College Bro 22. I will proceed to put the facial hair I have grown as an adult man into your anus. Like, no, that's not hot. like fuck. I feel like I'm in like a sci-fi movie, like about to get like taken advantage of by some alien robot bitch. Like, I'm not. It just freaks me out.
Oh my god, yes, I know exactly.
Do you though?
The,
Do you know
the
exactly
way
what I
the
mean
way
by
you
alien
said that
robot
though,
bitch?
it reminded me of Transformers. I thought you were gonna say like, "Are you Ladies Man 217?"
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like just like it's like a grinder profile. Like they don't have their real names, and I'm like, hey, cum slut 975's coming over. His name's like probably something like John or some shit. Like I don't like it's kind of like I kind of want to like be in person. Like I need to like or know that you're real and like see you and like I love like what I used to love and I still do. Like one of my kinks. I like to FaceTime Dirk.
Oh,
Like dirty talk and FaceTime, just get all nasty and sexy, just like man, and bust all over each other, or not on each other, but like
yeah,
I don't want to ruin my phone because I don't have a phone case right now. That cum would just seep in, and so it's not healthy. But I would just bust on
yeah.
myself.
So,
So
do
that's hot.
you offer that type of service like to your subscribers? If someone's watching this video and they're like, "Oh
Good.
my god."
That's a good idea. I should offer that.
Yeah, why not, dude?
Fuck. Well, it's because like honestly, I don't want to be popping Viagra every day because I'm not shaming anybody, but it's like if it's some like 90-year-old like father time looking motherfucker who is coffin aged and I'm trying to get hard. I'm like, yeah, use that milk of magnesia as your lube, Edward. Fuck yeah, your daughter hates you. Yeah. Can I have your inheritance? Like, it would just be weird for me. You know what I mean?
Uh, no, I mean, I fuck. Even if you're to do like jack off show live on one of your fan sites, I'm sure that'd be super popular.
Would you watch it, Jason?
Sure.
Would you be cheering on
Oh yeah,
me?
I'll
like a
absolutely be
like
in
a
cheers.
sign. Fuck yeah. I want you to wear like a little dress too, like little pigtails, and I want you to be like DICK Mason's totally not gay. And just be like, like
Oh my god.
do like a little dance for me.
So, for those of you watching, if you think Mason and I should shoot together, let us know down below in the comments. But
Yeah, please say yes. We're shooting together. I'm gonna make like 75 fake YouTube accounts and just like comment like yes, fuck his brains out. Like it's gonna be me with like a different wig on every time. You know? It's kind of like when I go to the grocery store for free samples and I have to like go back and I take my hat off. I'm like, hi, what are these little things right here? And if I come back and I'm like, yo, like, can I get one of these samples? Like, it's like, you're gonna know it's me.
oh, all right. So, for anyone who's watching this video who has obviously fallen in love with you at this point, where can they find your fan sites, your social media, anything and everything you want to plug?
Helen Keller conspiracytheories.com. No, don't go there. I'm pretty sure that's a real website. I really don't want to
Probably.
get sued. I have no money. So probably go to Twitter. You know what? I'll just do the whole bit for you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Ready?
Go for it.
I don't have a beer, but like, yo, what's up? So if you want to find me, dog, big homie, go to Twitter. It's Maysn Thorne XXX. That's I'll spell it for you because I spell Mason really weird. It was actually one of the names of my homophobic high school bullies who spelled his name this way. So now he's a fucking gay porn name. So it's Mason, Masyn. Oh fuck, it's a camera that's backwards. Shit.
No, it
You get the
looks
point.
right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mason, and then Thorne is my last name, Maysn Thorne, and then it's XXX, and then on Instagram it is Jock College Bro 22 because my birthday is actually on the 22nd of January, so it's not because I'm 22, but and then fuck, where else can you find me? If you just go into Google and you put like fat little lesbian girl who does porn, I'll just pop up there probably. So yeah, those are my socials. Yeah, and then you can find me at the nearest bar. So
Okay, what's your birthday if you don't mind me asking?
January 22nd, 2001.
Okay. All right. The reason I ask is I was like, oh my God, you're very close to my son's birthday because my son's birthday is 222.
Oh, fuck. Daddy.
Oh my God.
Sure, he's a nice boy. Anyways, so
So, how
yeah.
would you summarize your content though? Like for people who
Oh
haven't
god,
seen it.
it's like, oh fuck, it's like it depends. So a lot of people have niches. I don't really have a niche per se because everyone likes different things, and I want to attract a lot of fans. Because somebody might think I'm hot, but they don't want to see me top only, or bottom, like vice versa. So I put in a lot of bearded guys are on my site, believe it or not. Like topping, bottoming, like bro on bro jerk off scenes. There's actually a viral video of me going around right now of me falling on a flight of stairs in Puerto Vallarta. So that's not part of the porn. That's just encircled with my name right now. So please don't click on that. It's very embarrassing. But yeah, it's just like normal porn. It's me. I'm topping, I'm bottoming. There are some kinky stuff. Like I'm tied up and edged or some shit like that. Or like, yeah. So, no, it's just normal dude
All
porn.
right.
Oh, I also have a really really hot tag team video. Me and Pax Perry tag teamed his hot girlfriend Scarlett Perry, and me and him were like high five and like fuck yeah, fuck that pussy, bro. So yeah, so check them out too. They're awesome. They're in Colorado. They're like my really good friends, and yeah, that tag team video is very good. I like that a lot.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
Um Mason, don't go anywhere. For those of you watching, and also by the time this video airs, Mason and I are planning on doing a naked cigar talks, which is going to be way more explicit and naked. That'll be available on both of our fan sites, so check that out.
I do like naked cigars. I like cigars a lot
All right,
actually. I know how to smoke them properly.
that's going to be fun.
The first time I did it, I was like inhaling. I'm like, like I'm glad the first time's not with you because it would have just been my dick hanging out, just me choking to death on a cigar.
Okay,
So
seriously, when we shoot together, you cannot make me laugh this much because I actually need to be like somewhat serious.
okay, where do you live?
Denver.
Oh no
Yeah.
shit! I'm always in Denver.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. I don't have some crystal ball. I do have a lot of my friends' locations though. Okay, so funny story fast. My friend Kenna didn't know I had a location because we shared it one night when she was like on some kind of like adventure, and I forgot that I had it, and so she was at like TJ Maxx yesterday, like in Oregon, and I'm like, "Hey, how's TJ Maxx?" And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Look behind you." She's like, "OMG!" I'm like, "Just kidding, bitch. I have your
Oh
location."
my. Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. And if you did really enjoy it, I just wanted to mention there are two ways that you can help to support this channel. On the right side, there are three little dots. If you click those, there is a super thanks button. And on the left hand side, there is a join button where you can join this channel. There are three different tiers of memberships. The top tier does actually allow one-on-one messaging with me via Discord, and I personally answer that. It is not a service. that's just, both of those are ways that you can help support me as a content creator in this channel. I mention this because YouTube is by far the thing that I enjoy doing the most. It's the thing I'm most passionate about. And unfortunately, a lot of the sexual videos, the porn star confessions, the Dom sub, all that stuff, it is not monetized due to the nature of the videos. But either way, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing week. I love you all.